well, my perspective on God is, well, when I was younger, I used to have like a thing where like God was just somebody that church people talked about. He was just some like big guy. People were like, oh yes, old people would get out in the aisle and start dancing and doing crazy stuff. And be like, she got the Holy Ghost in her. That was my perspective of God when I was younger. I mean, when I got older, it was better, but that's just my way of thinking. Now, most of y'all, I know you're like, I came in here, my parents forced me to get up real early. This is the last church service, I can't wait to leave. But truth be told, that I think personally that you will need this when you at least get a little bit older. So how would you feel if God took a day off and just stopped, just didn't care about you? Just like, oh, I'm not coming to church. I'm not going to help you guys through your day-to-day life or anything. How would any of you feel? Really, you guys probably wouldn't been waking up this morning at all. Probably wake up 12 o'clock at night, run around the streets, fire cars. So how would you feel? Like, I'm need at least a couple of hands. I can't just have one participant.
I would feel like we don't care. Like sometimes we don't care about what you got to say or what we think that I'm not saying, but I would just feel like we don't care.
Hurt. You said it again?
I would feel unimportant.
Neglect.
I would feel hopeless.
These are literally all. Okay.
I feel like it would be the same way that mankind kind of treats you when you feel bad about this person, except to be on a higher magnitude, since he's only going to have to count about like loving forever and stuff, so I would just for the same things on us.
How many of you guys in this room at least have like some type of job, like babysitting? That's one. Like anything. You don't even have to have an income. Chores, anything. Most of y'all in this room. How many of y'all feel like sometimes you don't want to do that? All y'all in this room. Now, a lot of times, considering the fact that we are teenagers, most of y'all, about to become teenagers, people won't necessarily care about us. Now, it's about to get a little bit negative. Not a lot of people will not most likely care about us. There are a lot of people, mostly adults or other people, who just don't really feel that we are much of anything. Now, most of y'all in this room, black, some of y'all could be Mexican, whatever, but a lot of us are, getting picked off one by one. And if you don't know it, then, it's going on. I don't know how you guys feel. I can say that I feel the same thing, but I really can't because a lot of y'all have different stories. Some people can be like getting raped or dropped off in the middle of the street, parents not care about them, not have a home. But the thing is that when you come here on Sundays or when's Bible study Tuesday? Wednesdays, then that's supposed to be your special thing. Like, oh my gosh, I'm going to meet God. I'm going to at least have someone to have food on the little table I have, and I'm going to talk about something that is somewhat dear to me. God's not supposed to be some magic man in the sky. So if he ever leaves or takes a day off, I'm pretty sure that there'd be no cars behind you guys right now. Most of y'all wouldn't be here right now. I wouldn't be here right now. I wouldn't be talking to you guys. And a lot of things that go on right now wouldn't be going on. So as you guys are, on your phones and stuff and Snapchat and whatever, trust me, I'm on Snapchat too. But most of y'all that are on Snapchat, that wouldn't be there. You guys wouldn't have no phones, probably swords and knights outside or whatever. Like, there would be nothing right now. So I know it's like we weren't, asked to be born or anything, rest of y'all in this room. I mean, y'all just something that happened, and now you're slowly going day to day throughout life. I know that that's just kind of like, why was I set up to be like this? Why was I set up to, come into this world and have to deal with bad things, not just positive? Everything in life has purpose. You, a chicken, a midget at a circus, I don't know. It's not for me to determine. So when you guys think about it, it's all just gonna come down to one thing. How are you in your life? When you die and go up to heaven, how were you in your life? Were you good to the people next to you? Were you somewhat nice? Did you help the hobo on the street, give him at least 25 cents or whatever change you had in your pocket? Anybody?
See, I would have been a hobo something, but they didn't know.
Yeah. Most of them took a wrong turn in their life and they're like, oh, 25 cents, I can eat. Yeah.
I go to Loaves and Fishes to feed the homeless almost every Saturday to feed them.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm legit serious right now. When you go up to heaven, what have you done in your life? Like, I'm not saying like, oh snap, I got about $10 in my pocket right now. I bought my girlfriend something, I bought my boyfriend something. I was somewhat nice to my parents when they, snapped at me. What did you do? This man can literally go ahead. It's simple acts like that that makes you feel a little bit more special. It makes you can go through the gate of heaven.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
What about those people who do stuff just to get noticed? Like just to get credit? Just to be like, oh yeah, I did this. What about those people? What you think God gonna say to them?
We're gonna leave that as a loaded question, and the adults will answer that in a few minutes. All right?
I don't have much time left, but just think about it. And like she was saying, if you guys can do one good deed and not tell anybody about it, then I guess that considers you, at least some good people. So think about it when you at least get home. If you guys try to go to God and repent for whatever sins you may have done throughout the week, that'd be good too, But just think about it.